What have I missed?
Everything, man.
Yeah.
We're going on without you now. You've been forgotten pretty quickly.
This is like our fifth take, I think, on the podcast.
Yeah, let's recap all the past shows. So who had the worst takes so far? Or?
I don't know. There's some pretty bad takes.
Yeah, we've all had
There's some
takes.
bad takes.
Yeah, I just
for the VODs, the hidden,
but
lost
because I want to protect
VODs.
y'all. I don't want to post it.
You had some of the worst takes.
I have really bad takes.
You had the worst ones.
It kind of amazes me when people want to listen to what I say.
Yeah.
It's just like, for what?
Don't listen to us, guys. It's all entertainment.
It's wild how many people ask me to get you to do this more.
That's
so that
so
they can
funny.
listen to
What do you mean?
more.
What do you mean?
Like they're just like, oh, when's the pod coming back and stuff like that. Like, hey, I'll talk to Brian, man. Like as if I have like any sort of power over whether you decide to put the videos out or not.
So it's more like the information that we give out. It's like if you wait 3 or 4 days, it's almost irrelevant.
It's a fast moving business.
It's a fast moving business, and I'm not fast enough.
Yeah,
you know,
you're slow. You're hobbled, as someone said.
I am. Yeah, I screwed up my MCO, bro.
Oh yeah, let's start with that.
Yeah.
Announcing your retirement.
Yeah, well, no, I will play hurt for Saudi Arabia. So like I just got a quick rehab. I'll be good to go. But yeah, man, I was looking like prime Sunny for the first 5 minutes, and then whack.
Dude, that sucks.
My knee.
Like 10-year-old Sonny or like actually like
10-year-old Sonny would probably cook people.
Yeah, he'd probably cook you. I'm pretty sure.
Pre-post military service, Sonny.
Yeah, pre-post military service, Sonny, which John did not know.
I didn't actually know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
He went to the military and everything.
It makes sense. Like,
and still came through, and still, usually, if you're into the K-pop culture and everything,
yeah.
So like if what happens is the K-pop artists will go, or the K-pop band will go into military
together,
and that's the end of it. Like they're past their prime. That happens to a lot of bands and everything. But Sonny, he's still cooking.
Well, one of the members of BTS is in military service right now.
I'm just telling y'all how it is. Just telling y'all how it is. That's how history was, bro. No, I am the one that's crushing people's dreams. That's just the truth.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
Sonny's built different.
The reason why we haven't recorded is because you've been at military service, right?
I'm not trying to disrespect the military. Me and the military would be disrespectful.
All right.
But hey, welcome back to the podcast, the Slabhouse Podcast, man.
Jeez, I haven't heard that name in a while.
We are back, man. We are back. How y'all been?
Strong start.
Yeah. Wow. The open that everyone
wait,
wanted.
how have you been, Brian? Because you've been in Florida. There was a lot that was accomplished when you were in Florida.
Yeah, man. I always talk about this, man, or I always say this. I got the biggest upcharge of my life. Your boy's engaged. Your boy's engaged.
Oh, I thought you were talking about PSA for a second.
Yeah, but that's the joke behind the.
Oh yeah, it took me a while because I'm slow.
Yeah, I liked it.
Was it?
Yeah.
He's lying to your face. I'm pretty sure.
It was clever. It
was clever, right?
It was clever.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be funny. It was
say what
clever.
you want to say, Will.
But anyways,
it was big.
your boy got engaged. Yeah, thank you so much for saying, congrats, guys.
I did say congrats. It was on your post.
Do you guys see Tosin say congrats?
Yeah.
I did see that. You did? Oh, that's
Tosin,
fine.
shout out to Tosin, man. Yo, you made me look so cool. Like, John Buckley too, man. Shout out to you too, bro.
Damn.
I it's funny.
All the boys.
I usually don't like mix my personal stuff with Sunday League investors and everything like that. I just decided to do a collab, and I look super cool.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, getting like, what was it, 4,000 likes on that post?
That was a lot of likes. I'll tell you. For what I'm used to, that was a lot. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
When's the reel coming out?
Definitely no reel. No, well, this is a video, so. But hey, no, was really busy in Florida. Spent a lot of time. I actually went to a trade night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to go to trade night. It was at the Tampa Card Shop, which my boy Bryant and Anna they own that shop and everything. They had a cool trade night. Went there. Really wasn't expecting very much, just because it was kind of like one of those go to flow things. But I just wanted like some card action. But like, what's so funny about that?
No, it just sounded the way you said it. I just wanted some card action.
Yeah, card action.
Yeah. I chuckled. I thought it was a humorous joke.
Oh, thanks, dude.
No problem.
Funny,
I was being serious though, so that wasn't okay. Anyways, so I wanted some card action, and I went to see Anna. I forgot someone gave her one of my cards I bought from them. It was a Robin Van Persie Impeccable on card auto.
Oh, that's
I bought months ago. Completely forgot about it. So it's just funny that he gave it to Anna and Anna was supposed to give it to me. That was like lost in all translation because like I just showed up and she was like, "Oh, I got your card." I'm like, "Oh shoot, that's like a $200-$300 card."
How's it being back? How is it like kind of like experiencing singles again? Because you haven't been in the singles game.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Ever since you lost that Balgan.
oh shoot,
It's back.
It's back now, yeah.
We have stuff to talk about that, and then I also did a trade. I actually bought some singles, a Musiala
nice.
refractor Aoki set.
Oh.
So I didn't know like Aoki had like those neon levels 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of confusing though because
It is.
like 4 you don't really notice. It looks like a speckle and it's like an out 25 or some shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I bought like a level 3. So
Cool.
I'm gonna crack that hopefully. It was actually Pat Mahomes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We were talking about the national and everything. Remember?
Yeah.
We're in that house together, and then how there were some characters in that house.
Oh, my homies, man. My boy.
But that was a lot of fun. It was cool to see that. And then there was a few people that got into soccer. They're just like looking for soccer cards and everything like that. So that was really cool to just observe. So
That's
awesome.
cool. That's it.
Yeah, and predominantly like a football, American football, and all that. So, but yeah. How about you guys? You guys went to the show. I was kind of jealous. I saw Fairfield. Good old times.
Brings you back.
Brings me back, bro. In all the different ways.
That was my first card
That's
show.
where we met.
That's where we met.
Not my finest moment.
The best
you know?
72 hours of Brian's
No,
life.
definitely
Just in
not.
that
Definitely.
experience.
One day I'll get to talk
The whole story.
The whole story, how awful it was for me.
Yeah.
Like, nothing on anybody. It was just me. But
Yeah, it was all your fault.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Momentous occasion for me.
But how was the Fairfield show?
It was good. It was really good. Actually.
So, as normal shows out here with like soccer, it's like you got to dig. You got to dig.
That's every show, bro.
Yeah, but like no, you got to dig more. Like
Okay.
than more. Like it wasn't like one because there's like 1 or 2 tables that has
Yeah.
like soccer. You go for them. Like you can make some deals, whatever. But I remember like just random fucking like side areas just had like some really like Inception pedries and like random stuff. And
Okay.
I made some moves. Like that was the most I've spent at a show in a while.
How much she spent?
Like 800 to a K. It's actually pretty decent.
You spent a lot. They're gold.
You usually sell at shows.
Yeah,
that's
I do.
the thing with you.
Well, I did sell a show.
The classic key.
Yeah, I sell everything that's non-sport to Keen for a significant discount.
Hey, shout
put
out
that
to
money
Keen, man. We're
elsewhere.
getting Keen on the show one
King
day.
Gambit.
Yeah, King Gambit. But okay, cool.
Yeah, it was decent.
How about you, Will?
It was pretty low key. I sold some Pokemon bulk, so
Okay.
like I got $80 for that and cleaned up my house a little bit, and then
Well, you cleaned out your house at.
just like all the Pokemon cards. Like, they
Oh,
were
like you took your Pokemon cards from home and you're like, oh,
yeah.
How many cards did you turn in? Like
4,000?
Yeah,
3,000?
that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
lot
Like
of cards.
it's a
Oh,
decent
really?
amount.
Like it's
Yeah,
just all base cards.
because people
They're
actually use them to play. And like
that's crazy.
Yeah, like there was a card shop. Like if you buy it at like a few cents, like and sell it to a kid for $1, like.
That's the main difference with like TCG versus like
TCG
any of the
is
other
so
sport.
different.
Because like you could actually use the base cards. Like people like throw the base cards away or like
some people love their base cards.
No.
No judgment. But
No. I'm just saying like everything else, like people like treat base cards like they're worthless. But like there's actually worth in TCG for base or for energy, all that other stuff that like 1 to 2 cents, but people actually use them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. That's why I don't think TCG is ever going to go away because you could always use.
Yeah.
It's always recycled within the community.
One thing I wonder at shows is how were the comps like getting maneuvered at the shows? Because like right now there's a lot of like negativity. I'm not saying I'm a fraud in singles right now, but I haven't really been participating. I've been really busy building the company and everything. So it's like I like to dabble in singles, but I just haven't gone to shows just because I've been busy.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious to see hear what you guys saw. Like were there more like, fuck, this is like a little lower than expected, or more like, okay, they're willing to work with it, all that stuff.
It felt like, and I think you can bring this home because like you actually thought really. I made like one trade and I was pretty happy about it, but it seemed like people are just like outside of like the Judes, the Messis, the Ronaldos, like people, the Haalands, like people are looking to, I feel like, move things. Like it's like far enough from the World Cup. There's like nothing going on.
They accepted that.
Yeah.
They accepted their fate. Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff I bought is just stuff that's numbered that you don't see every day.
Yep.
Like I got like a David Luiz out of 10 from 2016 Select, like gold jersey match.
Die cut.
But like die cut. But that's one of those cards. I remember there's always something that I remember one thing that you said to me that always rings back. It's like,
oh shit,
if you buy this Bernardo Silva gold from this table, who the fuck else in the Bay Area is going to buy that card? It's like, just offer him like what you think is reasonable.
It's leverage.
They accept it. They don't. It's up to them. Then you hold it for like the next, whatever, 3 months or 4 months. No one's going to be buying David Luiz like at golds at like these shows. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's funny. Sometimes I get comments like, "Oh, you're getting for a better deal than most and everything."
You're not.
First of all,
You're not.
Who is buying this player? And let me ask you another thing. Can you find someone to buy this?
Yeah.
And most likely you're probably not. But yeah, that's cool. It's funny you're talking about the World Cup.
Yeah. And the good stuff is coming out now. There was a table, 2015 select autos.
Yeah. That's the
He's
guy.
been there. He's been there actually.
But he came down a little bit in price though, and that's why.
Okay, there we go.
You got a little scoop.
You worked a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but his son repriced him, and I was like, all right. And I just offered him like a good sum, but it was like P-Bay, Oliver Kahn, Eto, like Kobe Jones, Kluivert, like good players.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like all numbered stuff from
Fucking
2015.
Kluivert, bro. His son plays for Valencia. So
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
he's our starting winger.
That's pretty sad, actually.
But speaking about the World Cup was really interesting. Was I was having a conversation at the trade night with a girl. She was like saying how she wants to invest in these players and wait 4 years for these players. And I told her straight up, like, I think this is a good lesson because I think a lot of people that watch us or that start getting into hobby, they have this kind of mindset saying, I'm going to invest for 4 years and then unload when the World Cup comes in the United States, right? I feel like it's more flawed because I don't think people truly mean it because 4 years in the card world is so long. So many things change. Like so many people get hurt or they're not as relevant anymore. They could still be a great player. We're talking about Granit Xhaka, right? That dude's class right now, right? But
He was gonna leave for like $2 million.
Bro, it's crazy.
I mean, less than 4 years ago, like almost 4 years ago.
Jadon Sancho, think what
Sancho,
she was, yeah.
Havertz, and
Dele Alli.
Dele Alli were all the hotness.
Bale
Bale
was heavy. You know what I mean?
People still like Bale, but
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
like,
what you're saying.
Like
Yeah,
it's 4 years is still different. So I had a really candid conversation with her. I was like, yeah, like I would really reconsider. Yeah. I'm not. There's people that actually do that for a living and actually do very well. It's just that most of the time you're probably not gonna do it, right?
They could have also picked just like Marco Reus, who just misses every major event.
I mean, it's one of those things though. It's like, okay, you buy Gonzalo Ramos, right? Like, okay, he's doing great. I believe in him. You tell me you're not going to sell if that card 10x's, to hold it for 4 years on the line because it's potentially going to be more. I mean, unless you PC them, doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, you take your profits, use it into something else. Like, it's not like you're getting cards of 15-year-old prodigies from Barcelona a lot of the times. There is a case of Tops Now and stuff, but these academy players, you're not getting those cards. Those are players you could see holding for 4 years, hoping that the next big thing comes out.
Yeah, and again, you could still do it. There's definitely ways of doing it. There's people that can do it, but I always like to just make it because it's such a common thing I hear. Right. So just giving them my 2 cents. Hey, 4 years feels like a long time, you know. So just go in there for the thrill, go in for the adventures. And I hate to be super altruistic like that, but that's really what makes it good.
1 season's a long time.
1 season a long time, bro. You know what I mean?
I think there's very few things that you could buy in 4 years, hope to appreciate. I think the one thing that people always go to is wax. That could be that. You buy certain wax, you could hold long term.
But even then,
it's long though, bro.
It's long. If we look at even basketball, that Zion Moran class,
that's a whole different ball game now versus
it's
4 years ago.
It's very different.
R.I.P. to Zion, R.I.P. to Ja.
Talking about selling at the right time, I feel like that's what with these rookies. It's like I don't know. I know this Pokemon guy who he's a fan of US, he's a fan of Arsenal, so he got a few Balagans, he gemmed them, and he hit me up and was like, do you think I should keep these? If he's going to play in the U.S., I'm like, this is the most relevant he's going to be unless he wins the U.S. Wins the pet. Gets.
There's still some room. I think Pepe is a good case study.
Yeah.
Pepe is a good case study.
I mean, it's the most relevant unless he does something win the World Cup or steal the U.S.
Well, Will, why don't you stop dogging on my Florian Balogun gold score that I finally got?
Not everyone's messy, man. Not everyone's messy.
Which I finally got after I think 3 months, dude, and that's all my fucking fault, bro. All my fault.
You sent the wrong address.
No, it's more like I was trying to say, this is why you don't save a few pennies for like these cards, right? Sometimes you just gotta say, if I believe in this prospect, that $30-$40 of shipping is worth it. So what I did was I bought it in the UK. It's the scorecard. So Balogun only has two rookies,
EPL Prism.
EPL Prism and Score.
Yep.
And I saw somebody listing it out of 10 gold. Beautiful card. Got it for a really good deal. He was in the UK. I have a friend in the UK. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save $15. Send it to my boy in the UK, right? And then after that, I told my friend, because my other friend has another friend that has that he was visiting in the UK, and I told him, oh, why don't you send that card to his friend? But the issue is he forgot, and it ended up being this huge miscommunication. So it took like a month, 2 months actually, to get my card. So it's actually finally in hand. So
Congrats.
Yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm
You're great in it.
Balogun, bro.
Yeah,
I want to set it in because it's so cheap. I'm like, it might not gem, but who cares?
It's exciting. I mean,
Yeah.
it is exciting.
Who do you think is going to be the striker in 2026? Balogun or Pepe, or someone else? Right.
Balogun probably has the most potential right now.
Yeah. I think Pepe's shown a lot of improvement this year, which I'm actually happy
Yeah,
about.
but Balogun's like he's been elite in the
Balogun's a different
youth.
level. Yeah.
Like youth academy too.
For the hobby, the best thing for the hobby would be a 4-4-2.
So
Two strikers.
4-4-2.
Dude.
I'm just saying for the hobby.
Not really. 4-2-4.
4-2-4. Yeah. Well, talking about Balogun, I saw an interesting rumor. It's the summer transfer window coming up, and
Where is he going? Yeah.
if Arsenal decide to sell him, if Osimhen leaves, a possible replacement might be Balogun, which would be wild. I will cite my sources. This was on like a goal.com.
Oh, okay. Not relevant.
It's off. I mean, okay, Fabrizio can only post so much.
Not relevant.
But that would be wild.
That would be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I think this is going to be one of the nuttiest transfer windows we've seen in a long time. It's the fact that you have players of the caliber of like Kane, Osimhen, Jude, all potentially moving. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. There could be, who knows, like if Osimhen goes, what stops them from selling Kavicha? What stops them from selling? Yeah,
it starts everything.
And McAllister just
McAllister's
signed to Liverpool. Like just
they're gonna
so random.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy.
Like there's no build up.
So who do you guys think are the teams to watch in the transfer window? Because there's going to be
the big teams, bro. The Prem teams are going to be cooking, and I think even looking at the teams that got relegated,
yeah,
they're going to be so interesting to look over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
James Madison, 40 mil supposedly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. James Madison going to a top tier team would be sick to see.
Yeah.
Like everyone from Southampton's like a pretty decent like Lavia.
Well, obviously not.
Well, no, I meant
Like,
not everybody, but
Sorry,
there's
South
players
Africa.
from Southampton that are going to be pretty. Like James Ward-Prowse is like interesting going.
Yeah,
someplace.
but
Like,
Lavia, I would like to see Lavia go somewhere.
I
like
hope.
interesting.
Yeah.
I always forget Lavia's like true rookie is like in Topps Museum from last year.
Yep.
Because he's in the Man City kid,
True.
Yeah.
which I also forgot he played.
He
for
also
Man City.
played. He was, I think, the youngest under 23 player. He played the most minutes. in the
He was
league.
class.
He
was
played like
class,
every
yeah.
game basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, like obviously, like Real Madrid, Man U, Liverpool.
So I heard
Arsenal.
beyond Kane, beyond Bellingham, there was one other name I heard that could be linked to Madrid, and that's Davies.
Oh yeah, that's been a while.
Davies is one that I'm like, if they imagine Davies and like Vinny on the same side of the fucking pitch, the speed on that side is just absurd.
Oh, dude, the amount of angles, bro.
99 pace.
Seriously, man. Like, I think Real Madrid's going to be looking to just replace that in like.
It's a Galactico era.
I think
it's a Galactico
the
window.
Modric Cruz era is about to.
Yeah,
move.
but they're like in such great position though, like really great position.
Also, now that they have Camavinga playing two positions, like he's so versatile now.
It's a hack, yeah.
Like Rodrigo can play multiple positions.
It might be like that 09 transfer window for Real Madrid. Remember 09? Benzema, Ronaldo. I think Xabi Alonso was there. Yeah.
There's one more
There's
player.
one more, which I'm looking for my phone. I don't know where I put it, but
It's fine.
yeah. Modric. I think Modric.
Somebody in the comments will tell us.
Was it Modric?
I'm not sure. I'm
Modric
not sure.
No,
wasn't
he
like
came a little
20. Like he was on
I
the
thought he
team.
was like
He was on
2011.
Tottenham with Bale,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, what's crazy is Kyle Walker was on Tottenham too. I completely forgot about
Was
that.
it Cock? No.
Well, didn't win any
It
trophies
wasn't
there, so.
Well, I don't think it was Kaká. I don't know. Who cares?
Damn it.
It's-
All right,
it's
3
not-
out of the
not
4.
relevant.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Put in the comments.
Speaking of Napoli,
Yeah.
right? Select Syria. All right,
What a fucking product.
what a cool product. It felt like eminence when I ripped it.
Yeah.
It just like felt like a privilege. Like
those four boxes that I purchased were possibly the most ridiculous.
That was crazy. Yeah,
I felt like every box there was like a chance of hitting something fucking wild.
Yeah. I mean, that
so
wasn't
cool.
why I brought it up, but yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, yeah, man, you know what I pulled?
No, it was just it was an enjoyable rip. I mean, I think EP, like Select in general, has just been, the product looks nice. Like, they did a good job with like the autos and stuff like that. Maybe like EPL Select with all these random like Liverpool autos as much. But
let's see how crazy the prices are right now, because like one just finished on eBay like right now.
What did it go for?
$7,400
for a case.
Yeah,
That's
oh boy,
wow.
without tax. So like, assuming the person uses tax, but that the reason I brought it up because like a lot of people were complaining about why Panini, the way they distributed it. Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's super short print. It's probably the shortest print of it is the shortest print of all the leagues. But there's some conspiracies behind them. Right? Like, did you guys hear some of the conspiracies?
No.
I heard one.
I know you've heard one. The first one was the reason why they delayed the product was because they spelled Kavic's last name the wrong way.
Which, as someone whose name has been misspelled his entire life, I get it. I get it.
Pulling the 101 and it's like wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it would be like that Ronaldo card, the Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
With the CH.
I mean, Panini's fucked up a lot worse than that. Like,
yeah.
like Ty Cobb Babe Ruth mistake. Like,
but it makes sense though. Because I was thinking it actually kind of makes sense because
have you seen the one-of-one Kavicha pulled
exactly?
yet?
And the initial cases don't have any big time Kavicha like that.
There's a reason why base is going
Just
for
think
100.
about that,
yeah.
right?
That's true.
So they know So that makes me believe they know exactly where the 101 Kavichas are.
Damn. So are you finding more?
So I'm just saying that means they know exactly where it is. Like, because like usually they're like, oh, it's all randomized and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they know exactly where it is.
Yeah. What was the other rumor you heard?
There's like 2 or 3 of them.
The Kavicha one's kind of a fun one though.
Yeah. That's a fun one. That's a cool one. I like that one the most. I probably should have ended that last.
Yeah.
The second one was apparently Panini got robbed a few weeks ago, right?
Damn.
And then one of the reasons. So what's going on is like, they got into the computer system and everything like that, but they did not report exactly what was stolen. So we have a feeling, or some people have a feeling, that the robbers stole some of the Panini Select Serie A.
Yo,
that's
it's
the reason why there's no 101 Kavicha right now.
Maybe it's those Napoli Ultras, because you see what they gave back the coach?
Yeah,
Did you see this video?
No.
So they gave the manager, right? He's retiring.
Yeah, Spalletti.
Spalletti. The Ultras gave him back his CDs and car wheel that they stole when he first joined Napoli.
That's so weird.
After a few years,
that's
After
funny.
2 years.
That's wild, man.
But the last one is probably not the most fun one. It actually may be the most logical one. Actually, is that
They saw how much it was going to go for, and they printed more.
They intentionally waited to see how the market would react, and just held it, and then kept it themselves.
Wild.
Because they got recalled from distributors.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I this is all conspiracy. We don't know exactly what happened.
Supposedly.
So this is all supposedly.
Allegedly.
And then we're just having fun.
Allegedly, yeah.
But I really think the funny one is the Kavicha one.
At least we have a lawyer in case any of this goes
this is all
BTL,
jokes.
baby.
Yeah.
Shouts to BTL.
We do have Daniel too, so
Yeah, true.
he's a divorce lawyer, so I don't know how much help he's gonna give us.
But back to the transfer rumors. Another interesting player that I'm kind of interested with the windfall of like top strikers. Like 2 players, one a rookie and another one who we haven't really seen too much is Haaland and Jonathan David.
I like his name, bro. Say his first name, bro.
Rasmus Haaland.
Bro, that is, dude. That is like.
Speaking of Serie A, man. Speaking of Serie A,
dude, that name.
I think
alone, bro. That's marketable right there.
And then there's also Haaland's brother, right? Or Haaland's cousin. Sorry, not brother.
Haaland's cousin?
Yeah.
Wait, there's Haaland's cousins playing right now?
Did you say Albert Haaland or whatever? Or Haaland?
No.
Oh, I thought that's a rumor too.
Haaland. I thought you were talking about Haaland. Like Erling Haaland's cousin.
Yeah, Erling Haaland's cousin.
There's a cousin?
I don't know.
Both? Wait. This is the first time I heard it. Tell us, John.
Oh, no, I've just heard that he's like playing in Norwegian football. I didn't know. I did. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I think I saw something that he's like in Norway. I don't think there's
Oh,
a
Oh,
chance.
I thought maybe I was like dumb and I thought Haaland and Holland were because they're both spelled similarly, like HJ.
Wow.
And we're all here, man. This is why their ball knowledge is low.
But I think this is also like just the amount of like young strikers. Like the one
He looks good, by the way.
yeah,
He looks
great.
Good, yeah, I'm just surprised we haven't heard about like Jonathan David. Like people are talking about like Mwani more, Kolo Mwani forever.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe he's a CONCACAF thing.
Maybe
It might be a CONCACAF because Moani is French, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's gonna get more press.
Terms another guy I'm hearing a lot of. Not like Marcus, but like the
Yeah.
It's like every team needs a midfield and a striker this
Yeah.
transfer window, which is really good for the hobby. To be fair,
yeah.
Right. But I do want to circle back to the Jonathan David thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't. It's weird, man. He got so much hype because of Merlin.
so
and,
much hype.
And now
Even Chrome.
Yeah, even Chrome. So it's like, what's next for him, right? Because if he still stays at Lille, I don't know.
He's had a pretty decent year at Lille too.
It's a great year, actually.
Yeah, like
He's still top, I think, 5 scorer.
Yeah.
I'm just saying shit. I don't know.
I lost my phone.
It's
I
my
don't know
intuition.
where-
I don't
know.
watch League One like that. So,
yeah.
but I saw something really funny. I was talking about Daniel, right? Like he did have this funny question that I thought was like kind of humorous because
Yeah.
it's like I never thought about that, but then I'm like, that's actually a really good question. He asked, what does the hobby value more, right? The 101 black or the 101 super? Like, what do you prefer?
I think super.
I think it depends, man.
I mean,
Like,
it
it depends on the
If
set.
you had
like-
to pick one, if you had, let's just say Holland had a both rookie prism and a rookie super.
I think super.
Super shinier, man. Like I think that's kind of what it boils down to. But it's like certain cards, like the select field level black. I think that's a card I would put at a higher value
Than a super.
than certain supers. Yeah, I just think it looks from an eye appeal perspective. I think that kind of matches the super from like personally in terms of how cool it looks.
Okay.
I think people will value the super unless there's no like logo man or anything.
Fucking wish, man. That'd be sick.
Logo man,
Yeah.
Holland,
Logo patch.
like
Yeah.
the club.
Yeah.
crest, that'd be sick.
That'd be wild. Talking about Holland though, like, dude, he might do the treble, dude, and his market has not moved. It
Well, what
really
hasn't
hasn't.
moved though? What hasn't moved? Like, what are you saying?
Like, I feel like just like overall prices of his stuff, like saw like a little bump, but like nothing crazy. And maybe
I don't
it goes
think
crazy for if it like people are waiting for the treble, but I just think it's really interesting because like he's actually like we were talking about this like a year ago, right? And we're like, what does Holland need to do to like take that step up in terms of like the hobby, right? He's done that, man. Like if you told me he wins true trophies and breaks the goal scoring like single season record, I think a lot of people would be like, yeah, that would move the market.
I don't think
hasn't.
I don't think his market's gone down.
It hasn't.
But
It hasn't gone
But
down.
I think the market in of itself has gone down, and
Okay.
he's sustained. So
Which kind of makes it seem like
he's
it's
gone up. Yeah, I think that's kind of he hasn't gone down
Yeah.
because he's actually earning the price that he's
But
kind of
if
his
he
cards
does
are going
something
for.
shit like Mbappe in the World Cup, like
Oh boy,
that's gonna be crazy. Like, just, it's
Like,
still
what do you think he needs to do at this point? to
score
see, like
score brace.
score braces.
Score brace, and then people are gonna be going crazy. But I do think. Now, how about this? I think the better question is like, will his price go down after the treble?
yeah,
Right? And
yeah, they will.
It has to.
Like everything does.
Yeah, it has to. I think there's certain cards that will go up, but like that's kind of like what we've seen.
Yeah,
So.
I just don't know if the market's smarter or
I mean,
right now like people are just kind of being smart about it and stuff like that. But it's just interesting to watch because like he's actually exceeding expectations.
It is. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna get 20 goals at all. I thought he was gonna get like 10, 15.
yeah, I think there's a clip of you saying that.
Yeah, I
somewhere
said
on
he
the-
was not gonna. He's
Like,
not
I don't
gonna.
think
One
he
of those
released it.
unreleased podcasts.
I mean, it's normal to think that you can't just score 30.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna go low 20s.
Low 20s is crazy though in first year Prem, but
Yeah, but
now here we are.
here we are. Yeah,
Yeah.
Farmers
I think
League.
there's very few things that can jettison his market more than it's already at. Like if he does something like beats Messi in terms of like the calendar year goals or whatever,
Yeah.
that's something that I think would be like, okay, this is some fucking crazy stuff. Like I compare it to like Otani. Like what else can Otani do? Otani is like a unique generational pitcher, one of the best hitters, one of the best pitchers. Like you can't really compare with that.
Can't his team win?
Yeah, but like baseball's a weird. It's. I don't want to go down that.
I think it's super different.
Yeah.
I know it's super individualistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Stats wise and stuff like that.
Exactly. Versus like soccer's more of a team.
Yeah,
That's fair.
But
I mean,
go ahead.
like would the golden ball move it, like the Ballon d'Or? Like, I mean, that would be interesting. Like, it's just really interesting to think because like you don't really see a player like actually like have this much expectations and then defy them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. But the thing is, like his prices have been going up. It's just like there's like I feel like there's a little bit more. He's maintaining it a little bit more because he's been in there helping the team win, but not like super decisive.
Yeah,
if that makes sense, right? Because like
he's not getting the like screamers.
Yeah, like the first. I would argue the first 15 were like just like decisive goals. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Now it's like all right.
True, he came in hot.
Yeah.
That was the bump. To be fair.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if he goes crazy again in the final, which is more than possible, like scoring a brace or a hat trick, you never know.
Oh man. So this is what I'm thinking. It's like,
all right, what are you doing? What do you think about Debbie Downer?
If KDB wasn't on Man City, do you think he'd have as good of a season as he has?
No.
But my point is, then how can we say that Haaland's consistently better than everybody else?
I didn't say that. I'm making. We're switching it. Okay.
No, my whole thing is like, Haaland still needs to create his own shot. He doesn't really.
He doesn't need to.
I mean, I don't think you can be called a generational amazing talent if you don't create your own shot.
Dude, where we're going with this right now? Whoa.
No, I'm just saying like.
No, I like where this is going.
I think.
I like where this.
No, I just think
this is what you're thinking about.
It is what I'm thinking about.
My spiel?
I would almost rather have Mbappe.
Whoa.
I mean, because I don't argue with that. But like,
Mbappe can create his own.
Call Haaland a generational talent.
No.
That's kind of silly.
I won't. Generational talent is harsh, but I would say, I think you need to be creating your own shot to be someone that.
He doesn't need to, bro.
I think he does.
No. In the system, he doesn't need to.
No, yeah, in the system. But if you go to Madrid, do you think he's going to create his own shot? If he goes,
he's going to have to. I mean, he won't do as much.
Do you think he can though?
Yeah,
I think he can.
I think he can.
Have you seen it?
I think he has the ball movement for it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying, off the ball move. I think his off the ball movement's actually like insane.
I'm just saying. I've seen a lot of.
That kind of goes to John's point, though, right? If your off ball movement is great, you need somebody to distribute that.
Yeah. I'm saying a lot of the goals that I saw. I mean, there's like some crazy goals this year. I'm not gonna like the fucking bicycle kicks, like all that other shit.
No, that Dortmund goal.
But a lot of them are just like KDB's just like. You're alley-ooping it.
Damn.
You're alley-ooping it.
You're alley-ooping it like
this is the most out of pocket I've seen, bro.
I mean,
this is out of pocket.
I've said this multiple times. I think if Haaland creates his own shot, he'll be the best player in the world. But he doesn't need to. But I think you're not really seeing that, right?
But he still win Ballon d'Or.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to win Ballon d'Or.
Okay, let's take another player.
I think he still deserves it.
Yeah, I think he does. What he's doing in the Prem is incredible. I'm not discounting that. I'm saying to be someone that sustains his own prices and to be Messi, Ronaldo caliber player. I think you got to.
But he doesn't need to right now.
But they all had amazing midfielders too behind them.
Yeah.
I mean, Messi had Xavi and Iniesta and Neymar.
But they're so different. They're such different players.
I know they're different players. I'm just saying that all of these players also had amazing midfielders with them.
Yeah, but
like Ronaldo had Ozil.
But I've also seen Messi take on an entire team.
Ozil is such a.
I mean, that's such a Gooner bias, bro.
What's wrong?
No, oh my God,
Ozil's amazing.
Yo, I know he is.
We've got midfielders.
All the midfielders you could have named.
That Ronaldo's played with?
Czech Fabregas, man. That was like, that's some wild shit. Like Messi wouldn't be the same without Fabregas,
Bro, my man wilding right now.
No, but I'm just...
Ronaldo
I'm not trying to be spicy for the sake of being...
I'm not saying you want it,
I'm not trying to be spicy for the sake of being spicy. It's just, I think...
I think you're just saying shit right now.
No, I'm not just saying shit. I think to...
You tried to save him.
No, I'm not trying to save him.
I'm saving you.
No, I'm saying he's trying to save you.
I've already been flamed in comments before on this shit.
My God.
That can end.
What a podcast
I'm not saying that he's not an incredible player. I'm not saying he's not arguably the best player out there right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying to be someone that moves the needle and to join the conversation of like, okay, this is a top 5 player potentially ever. A lot of these are just fucking tap-ins from like 3 feet away.
I gotta raise my hand on this.
Bro,
let's take another player. Let's take like 2 players.
Yeah.
That kind of similar build, similar stature, tap-in merchants.
Yeah.
Amazing players though. Lewandowski and Ibrahimovic. You think they suffer from the same thing?
Ibrahimovic, I've seen also do a bicycle kick from like 40 feet out.
Once.
I mean, I think it's done it twice, but yeah. But I mean, my whole point is
What about Lua?
I mean,
also create your own shot like for one bicycle kick in your career.
Well, that's the first thing that came to mind. But
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Yeah, but
I definitely can see Haaland like taking the next step, being like that Benzema though.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Benzema's a good example.
This whole point was that's what I want to see go forward. It's like I want to see him create his own shot. I want to see him dominate a fucking game.
Yeah, but that first comment you made was wild as fuck. Like it was like super like I don't know where that came from.
People were written their comments before they got to this point in the video.
Like,
Hey,
you just scored that bins. You sound like the comments in YouTube, bro. They watch a highlight.
I'm actually. Those are all my burners. Yeah, those are all my burners. Actually, no, I don't know. I just think like Mbappe showed me more of just like carrying a fucking team on his back when it means the difference, and I don't know. That's kind of.
I mean, he carried Man City for parts of the season.
I think him and KDB carried Man City for parts of the season.
Okay. Hey, but listen, I started with KDB too, though.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying KDB's probably had one of the best years.
Yeah, he is
of a midfielder I've ever seen.
He's definitely having a really crazy midfield. I think if he wasn't hurt in the beginning,
yeah,
we will be speaking like, damn, it's a KDB show.
This whole Man City team, like Rodri, is just like a fucking.
Dude, Julian Alvarez has impressed me.
He's good too. Yeah.
Speaking of,
how is that your backup striker? That's
it's fucked up.
Speaking of transfers, like he's being linked to Bayern right now.
Oh,
like,
no way they'll let him go.
I mean, I agree. It's just like
no. Pep would.
Pep will let him.
Pep says if they want to leave, I'll leave. We'll buy someone for 200 mil. You know.
Oh, I don't want him to go to Bayern though.
You know who
they do need a fucking striker.
You know who I want? Who
Port Saudi money
for Alvarez. Real Madrid.
That'd be kind of lit.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be lit, dude.
He would cook so much in La Liga,
so
bro.
Hard, dude.
It's just a different. I could see probably 35 goals from like Alvarez.
That would be crazy.
Like,
he is one player like talking about like this rookie class. Like he's the one player that's like really impressed me because he's had such limited minutes, and like he still remains like such an important figure in the team for Argentina, for Man City, and then when he goes, he delivers. It's like when Aguero was like injured and only played like 30 minutes a game, like a few seasons ago. He still gets like 2 goals.
Yeah, Julian's crazy.
He's the one player where if he wasn't Haaland's backup, I actually might rookie prospect.
So I think honestly though, like players like that are so good as like if I was like trying to flip and stuff like that.
Yeah,
bro. Because like it's like the super subs make so much money, right? If you're gonna try to play that route, because like Garnacho's the same way.
Yeah.
He actually looked decent in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
So it's like those are like the players that are like the most fun because when they start playing all the time, it's like I don't know, it's the gold. I don't know, the shininess like rubs off. Like look, Haaland, right? Like technically his price should be blowing up.
Yeah.
Technically, but there's
it's the market.
Yeah.
If anything, like if this was 2021. He would be $1,000 for a sapphire base or 2,000. I think that's what it was back then. You know,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like its market would just be like insane.
Yeah,
I do. That
it's
being
your
said,
fault, Will.
I think Alvarez actually has the potential to be the man of the match in that final.
Oh,
I can see that.
Yeah, like
it's not a hot take.
No. I could just see like I'm thinking about
the hot
it.
Take
Like
was before that.
Yeah, it was, but it's.
I'm
gonna get flamed. It's okay, but
there would be people that would agree.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not saying he's bad. Just
actually, I have a hot take. Hot take.
Oh God.
I think in likelihood
you don't need to do this, Will.
Of a man of the match performance for Champions League, I think it would be. In my head, it would be like KDB, then Gundogan, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Haaland.
I gotta see Rodri in there.
Yeah,
I think like just man of the match.
It's one match, so it's that's why I'm not like.
But when you think of like players that like get the man of the match, I feel like it's like those, like Gundogan for the FA Cup. Dude, did you see that volley?
Yeah,
that was fucking wild.
Both of them actually.
Do we think there's a shot in hell that Inter wins?
Yeah, it's one match.
Yeah, no,
because it's one.
No, because like
you never.
My whole thing is like we just mentioned everyone that Man City could throw out there. It's like.
We didn't even
would really fuck the whole market up as Rom has fucking 2 goals in that final.
That would suck.
Or Lautaro.
That inter spot.
Can I give a
breaks?
Oh yeah, it'll go from 29 to 39.
Can I give a brief history lesson about a Man City final that's still my favorite? Is back when they had like Aguero, Jesus Navas, like still incredible team, right? Back in like the 2012, 2013, 14 season, I think 2013, 2014. Wigan just got relegated. Wigan Athletic, but somehow they made it to the FA Cup final. But they beat Man City 1-0 and then get relegated the same season, and then they're playing in the Championship and in Europa. It is the funniest thing ever.
It was almost Sevilla this year, honestly.
Yeah,
Sevilla was getting pretty close.
Bro, La Liga was just...
Yeah, it's a wild.
That was hurtful,
Are you still a Valencia fan?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
I am.
Because they're still up.
Because
they're still up.
I'm ashamed, bro. Yeah, I watched that game while I was at the airport.
Hey, as long as that suit stays on Brighton, I'm all about them, man.
Dude, you're hanging out by a thread. We gotta talk about Brighton, man.
Yeah,
Brighton will be good. They'll be good. They'll be in it for next week or something.
Well, João Pedro is going there. I actually do like João Pedro.
João Pedro is good. He's good.
The second striker. Because I think Welbeck, he's kind of gone at this point.
No. He's gonna be like the tap-in merchant, throwing at the 80 minute.
Yeah, like Haaland.
I was about to say that, man. But no, I think their midfield is going to be decimated. So I think I'm hearing rumors McKinney goes there. I'm hearing rumors Musa, but I think Musa's too big time at this point to go there.
Oh, dude, Musa, bro. That dude got a red card like first 30 seconds.
Let's go.
Dude, I think
big moves.
This guy is the reason why we get relegated. This is not going to be a great conversation for myself.
This is like you in the dark room, just like
yeah, I fucking hate you. But no, it turned out well. But
Brighton's. I'm all about them right now.
It's all about Saudi Arabia, bro.
Oh yeah. And N'Golo Kante, they're talking with him right now.
Get that bread.
I'm sure it's gonna be Modric is gonna be in that conversation.
He deserves that. No, he said no. Oh, Modric said no.
I can see Modric saying no.
He's retiring in Real.
They're trying to get Son.
Dude, that's gonna be
straight up. I heard reports of Son.
No,
that would be the worst.
Damn,
that'd be crazy, right?
Dude, this is the,
okay.
God,
that's what I want to know.
This is like the golf documentary where it's like, oh yeah, we're signing all these big golfers,
and they merge.
Can Saudi Arabia actually play in the Champions League at any point?
FIFA Club World Cup. So Panini, FIFA Club World Cup cards. Saying?
Panini's already write them down.
Oh yeah.
Don't you forget it.
Oh man, CR7 Al Nassr sticker auto 1 of 1.
How much you want to bet they're going to delay that release of that select product 4 different times for misspelling names?
I want it all in Arabic too.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be sick.
All Arabic would be nice.
Like that would be sick, like a 1 of 1 Arabic. Oh, that would be sick, dude.
Imagine breakers on whatnot, like,
oh god,
that rip football be like, and we got a yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty funny. But last question. Do
you think it ruins like legends markets like Benzema?
It's not gonna help.
I don't. Benzema markets.
Like, do you count it as a? It's
like not a W for collectors that are trying to collect them right now. Real collectors of Benzema, it's a W. For people that are trying to like play into the future, it's an L.
Yeah.
Look at Ronaldo. That's the biggest superstar you can think of.
I know.
I do think his market also cratered with the whole Man U situation this year, but I agree with what you're saying.
I think it cratered when Messi won the World Cup.
Bro, I
don't know about that one, but Ronaldo still had a pretty good World Cup.
Well, are you just?
I've already had the hottest take, but we're gonna go down this path today
too. But like, are you just saying stuff?
No. I mean, like,
where were you with the whole entire interview? Like the Man United stuff, like that's where it started.
I know it started there, but I feel like the World Cup was a final.
Sometimes things just jog your memory
because they were arguably like it could have been a debate, and then it wasn't anymore.
It's just still it keeps going down though.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the market, though.
Yeah, that's true.
We talk about that.
But okay, anyways, last question. This is gonna be a fun one for you guys. Boy. I'll let you guys work together too. You're not looking at my notes, right?
I can't even see what you're doing.
Will, you can't see. Don't look at my notes, bro.
I can't read from there.
Bro, I don't want you to.
Dude, you're gonna break this table with 3 fucking legs.
This is how confident are you guys with card knowledge? Like just naming 10 players, or 8 players.
Yeah. That
sold for $100,000 in the soccer card market.
In general, or like this year?
Just in general.
No, it has to be.
Okay, yeah. Then
you think you can do that? All 8.
Pogba.
No, sorry. In soccer cards.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Oh shit. Okay. My bad. I thought you meant.
There's so many cool moments in this episode. Holy
Dude, what the
shit!
fuck, bro?
No, I know exactly what you're
Will.
thinking.
No,
Will.
I was thinking.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm also like, that's exactly what I was thinking with you when you said what you said about Ronaldo too. So
No, that would make me double take. I think I literally like spasmed. I was like, whoa.
I thought you meant actual transfer. Okay, so
Okay,
card
I think
market.
you probably. So there are 8 specific.
there's
players.
only 8 players in soccer that have sold for over $100,000 in cards.
Want to each do like one at a time?
Yeah, maybe it's you like go against each other. That'd be cool.
that'd be fun.
That's
Pele.
good. Okay, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta name my favorite PC here. Messi.
That's okay. That's easy. You guys are playing easy. Yeah.
Mbappe.
Yep.
Ronaldo.
Yep. Now there's 4 more.
This is where it gets tough.
This gets tough.
Haaland?
No, you guys are doing this is an easy
Holland?
street. Holland, yep. Yep.
God damn it.
Are we-
That's where it gets dicey.
Definitely not soccer.
What the hell?
I've just shared my time.
Can we, with the last 3, can we get? Are they vintage? Are they modern?
I'm not saying shit.
Oh, you can't say shit.
Okay.
Because it's 8, bro. It's not that many.
I know. Yeah.
Neymar?
Which Neymar card sold for $100,000, bro?
I don't know when that James F. card see. What?
Shout out to James.
Okay.
All right, not Neymar.
Maradona.
Oh, there we go.
That's a good one, yeah.
192,000. Oh, you know what? I should probably say it. Diego Maradona sold for $192,000. This is all by Eric Whiteback, by the way. This is his stuff. Pele sold for $1.3 million, which is still the highest.
That's the one we know. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Messi is $522,000.
That's the
gold prism.
Yep.
The Erling Haaland is $432,000. That's number 3. Ronaldo is $312,000, which is tied for 4th, which you guys have not figured out yet. Mbappe is $216,000, and the Maradona, like I said, $192,000. So there's one that's tied for 4th, and there's another one last, number 8.
Oh God, I'm in.
I'll help you guys out.
Give us a.
It's vintage.
Di Stefano.
No, it's not Di Stefano. Which Di Stefano wouldn't sell for that much.
I don't know. I've never seen a high graded rookie Di Stefano. That could be like a.
It's a really rare vintage. Matthew Stanley.
That's a good guess. I think he's close, but no.
That's respectable.
Yeah, I
Did you say Matthew Stanley?
Yeah.
Is it Stanley Matthews?
Yes.
I was like, was it?
This is why you guys don't listen. All right, like
No. I was.
I don't know
you guys
vintage.
take our advice. I wonder why. You know, there's way better card content that you can look at. All right.
Yeah. Shouts to soccer.
George Best.
No, not George Best.
Garincha?
George Best could, not Garincha.
Dude, is it post-war, pre-war? I mean,
If it's pre-war, we
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not pre-war.
I would never
Okay.
give that to you guys. No.
thank God.
are both of them vintage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did you say George Best?
Yeah, I did.
Damn it.
All right.
Hold on.
Number 8 is $107,000.
Yo, that definitely helps. Okay, I know my amounts.
Boop boop beep boop.
Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba. Dude, still at the most. I literally almost.
Come on.
Fuck. That means.
Okay, can I ask you another question?
Yeah, yes, ask a question.
European, South American.
European.
I'm missing a fucking big one.
Cruyff?
You got
Cruyff is a good one.
There
Yeah,
you
that
go.
was it.
That's a good one. That's number 8, actually.
God.
So the 4th, he's tied for 4th,
Fourth,
bro,
okay.
with Ronaldo.
Okay.
Gotta think here.
It's hard. I don't think you guys are gonna get it. You let me know when you guys.
Can you name a country?
He played. I'm pretty sure he played for Real Madrid.
It's not Puskas.
It's
Puskas?
It is.
Yeah. I was close to the Di Stefano.
$312,000.
Why'd you give me shit on the Di Stefano? That's not that
This is
far.
wrong, dude.
That's not that far off.
You're so fucking stupid.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
But yeah, that was a fun one to do because I thought it was really interesting. There's only like 8 players that sold for over $100,000.
So now the question is, what's the highest Pogba card that's ever sold?
Hey, put in the comments.
It has to be like 20 grand or something stupid.
There's a red right now from 2017.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious.
Let's see.
There's a
Card
red
market.
PSA 10 red on.
This is Card Ladder. We're not sponsored by them, but that's what they use.
No, on eBay. Can someone? Where did I put my phone?
No, you can look up the price. Here it is.
No.
What do you think?
It's
Guess,
still on
guess.
auction. It's still on auction. I'm saying on eBay right now.
Guess what's the highest Paul Pogba card?
When did he transfer?
Well, I like the
I can see
highest
like
price.
15.
15,000?
Yeah, I can see something stupid like that.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna go.
This is-
I'm
Like,
gonna
this
go.
also come from someone that, like, if you PC that person, like, you'll pay some crazy fucking
No,
money
but
for it.
he transferred back when what year did he transfer? Like 16, 18?
It's probably close to like 7K.
You're like wobbling right now, Will.
I think he's going to. I'm gonna say 5K.
Yeah, it's probably close to like 5 or 7. I said 15 because I was like, someone's probably, if they PC him, I could see someone spending crazy money
Can
on
you do me
it.
a favor? Well, he's looking that up. There's a red. I mean, this would be a grail. It's 2017 Chrome red Paul Pogba PSA 10 on eBay, and I think it hasn't broken $200.
All right.
What is it?
The highest selling one is back in November 28th. This is on the open market, right?
Yeah.
November 28th, 2018. It was this is going to blow your fucking mind. It's a Futura unique
Wow.
3-color game use patch auto 1 of 1. Sold for $1,700.
Oh, they're going to say 17 grand. I was like, oh, I'm close.
I'm
Close, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, but that's pretty funny.
that makes sense. Yeah.
But you guys want to add anything else before we end off? Because we have a lot of cool stuff lining up. I'm back, baby.
Our podcast back?
We'll see. We have a lot of guests coming in, and we have. You know, I can't share too much details, but we have a lot of fun guests coming in very soon. But yeah, you guys want to add anything else?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
I already said my spicy take of the
Yeah,
day.
you did. Yeah, that was like super random, but okay.
So sometimes you hear something, you're like, you know what? I'm thinking about this. And it's like, yeah, you know.
Hey, that's content right there. How about you? Well, you always have something to say. What do you have to say?
Dude, I don't know. You put me on the spot. I was actually going to say I'm pretty good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning into the Slabhouse Podcast. My name is Brian, Sunny League Investors.
Will Wasabi Trading, 2 S's.
And then John, JB Collects USA.
And we will see y'all next week. Promise.